Yo, yo, what up? Welcome back to the channel. Check this out. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate everybody tuning back in. Um, there's a few things that I want to talk about. Number one is that I think that everyone needs to understand that sometimes we're going to talk about issues that we don't always agree on, but we can also just understand where each other is coming from on a basic level. Even when it has to do with just the simplicity of understanding, you and I are not always going to agree all the time. But if you're new to this channel, or whether you've been with the channel for a while, you know that I'm a straight shooter. I'm always going to let you know the honest truth and tell you how it is and call it what it is and not sugarcoat the BS. And at the end of the day, I'm just trying to share information. And it doesn't matter what issue I'm talking about. But here it is today. They sprayed the sky again today. I'm going to be posting a video about it. I want everyone to know that this is a problem. It is affecting us. It is affecting our health. We have no idea what they're spraying. I only know of two of the chemicals that they're spraying, being barium and aluminum oxide, aerosol disbursement. They have been doing this since the 90s that I know of. But when I really noticed it was after the towers went down. I remember just starting to pay attention to everything more, from, never really caring about the news and politics, and knowing people's names that work in government, to, paying attention to geopolitical issues, a wide spectrum of kind of a little bit of everything. And part of the reason I started this channel, or at least the relaunch of it almost 3 years ago, was because I genuinely believe that information is power, and it's educational and inspirational and motivational. It motivates you because you get to a point where you can't ignore it anymore, and you're just like, okay, I can't be silent about this issue. I can't ignore it anymore. You know what I'm saying? America, I gotta be real with you. And worldwide, when we come to talk about just any issue, relevance and importance, I'm always going to stress the key factors. And so, this being a global issue, them spraying the sky, it is a global issue. And so, I think that everyone needs to just understand that I'm not doing this for my health. I mean, I am. I'm not. I'm doing this because I genuinely care, and I genuinely want people to understand that this is an issue that is affecting you. It will affect your children, even worse, and if it doesn't stop, I mean, your grandkids, it's not going to stop. It gets to a point in life where you realize that there's so many things that are going unchallenged and unchecked, and it's about time that all of us start speaking up with one voice about important issues, and specifically about this solar radiation management program, weather modification, geoengineering, inducing artificial cloud cover with aluminum oxide. Inducing artificial cloud cover. Did you ever think we'd be talking about it? It's strange because it honestly sounds like something out of a movie. It sounds like something out of science fiction. But the truth is, it's science reality. And it has been for a long time. You guys check out my videos. And you see, even go back to the beginning of the channel, I was posting a lot of videos about what's been happening in the sky here in Phoenix, Arizona. And that's why I've encouraged other people to share their videos. Soon I'm going to have a website so people can email me and share information, share videos from where they're from. For example, on this issue, if they're spraying the sky where you're from, I'll make like compilation videos, get videos from people from all around the world, and I'll make a video about it and document it and say, look what's going on in this country, in this country, in this country, in this state, in this state. All these different places. There's so many more places than you would even imagine. And I've had people leave comments, no matter where they're from, whether they're in the States, or whether they're in Canada, or they're in Europe, and they've talked about, yeah, this happens over here. And, some people have even said they've mentioned it to other people, and they look at them like they're a conspiracy theorist, or, will just ignore them, or not really take it seriously. And I mean, I'll spark up a conversation with a random stranger and just be like, yo, what's going on? So, I'll point it out and say, do you notice what's going on? Have you seen they're spraying and, they're spraying the sky, and the people will look at me like, well, who's they and who's spraying the sky? And so that leads me to, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a long story, but at the same time, it's important that, people understand it. And even if I can just help to unplug one person at a time, just little by little, I think that it's worth a shot. And I think everyone has a duty and a responsibility to share information and be your brother's keeper, as the expression is. The truth is that I will continue to speak out about important things, not just because I'm passionate about it, but because I believe everyone has a right to know. And the government is doing this without our consent, permission. Congress didn't vote on this. This goes back to a United Nations Treaty, Agenda 21, that was passed in June of 1992 for all the initiatives they want to accomplish by the year 2030. And it's not stopping at 2030. Obviously, the initiatives continue. But, it's crazy. I mean... If people really knew the truth and understood it, they would be just mind blown. Like, what? They're actually doing this? Yeah, they're doing it. They are, and they've been doing it for a while. Most are just not paying attention to it, or just don't care. So, time for y'all to start caring. All right. I'll check you on the next video. I will upload it, and you guys will see what they did on day 2, spraying the sky 2 days in a row. All right. So I'm gonna drop y'all a little fat beat, some cool music to play me out on the video. All right. Stay tuned for the next video later on tonight.